Alright, so in today's video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be seeing if a aftermarket air filter or a foam filter will make this bike run better, because from the factory, these cone filters do not make the bike run at all. Like, it runs very poorly. So what I've done is I've bought a cheap, like $8 air filter from Amazon. So I'll leave this link in the description below. I believe it's a 38mm. And this should work for all 125cc pit bikes. So I'm gonna show you what this looks like real quick. Okay, so it came in this little pink packaging. I already opened it up so make things easier. So basically, this is a knockoff of a Uni, I believe it's pronounced a Uni air filter. And honestly, it should work for this application that we're going to be doing. I've actually asked a forum on Facebook group chats. I asked them because half of them have this kind of bike. I'm like, yo, what should I do for like the cheapest mods I can do to make this bike run way better? And they said the carb, obviously, but I'm not going to be doing that yet. But they said the cheapest one you can do is a air filter. And this was $8 from Amazon. So basically, the setup right now on the pit bike from the factory is this is the crankcase breather hose that goes in the air filter. I believe it's for emissions or something. I'm not 100% sure, but so we're gonna be changing that up. This, not a big deal. You can just let it hang. Oh, that came off, but this you can just let it hang down here. Not a big issue, but don't let it get caught in the chain. I'm just gonna be putting it right here. So this is the air filter that comes with the bike, and obviously you can see a lot of restriction here. So the air is only going to be coming in little mesh grills, and the air on this foam filter is everywhere. There's no restrictions at all. So this will make the bike run a little better, but the carb will be a next move 100%, because that will make it run way better. So I'm going to install this and see if any difference happens, because I haven't ridden this bike since it's been 2 weeks. And hopefully this makes it run better. It bogs a lot. I know it's the carburetor, but I'm not going to be doing that yet. So I'm just going to be installing this real quick. Like I said, I'll leave the link to this exact to this air filter in the description below. Okay, so I got the air filter on pretty easy. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start the bike and let it idle. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna let it warm up for a second, but it does idle way better. With that cone filter, it was more choppy. Right now, it's like more of like a smooth, like a pit bike, you know. So let's go for a quick ride and see what the fuck, if it even did something to it. Smells like someone's on fire. Whatever. Alright. First thoughts on the new filter. It does idle way better. It's more responsive. Let's just see how it runs. Let's see if it bogs and shit, because that was the main concern. Oh yeah, definitely a difference. Definitely a difference. Yeah, okay, so a noticeable difference here. It's more responsive. Like, I can give it full throttle when I'm like half throttle. Yeah, there's a fat difference. Wow, feels like a different bike. That's insane. Wow. Oh shit. No, I'm not going through that. That shit's deep. Last time That shit like it sunk the half of the bike. Ugh. Okay, but for real though, so most of these Chinese bikes, I'm not sure all of them, but I said most, but most of them come with that cone filter, with that stupid crankcase breather hose connected to the air filter. That restricts the bike for some reason, and I've noticed that. All it is just the crankcase needs like a breather hose, so all that is, it's just air, literally like air coming out of the hose, so it's going back into the engine basically. So that's creating more pressure, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, obviously, but so that causes more restriction and more, it bogs down. So with this air filter, there's more air obviously going in because all of around, it's a foam filter, so all the air is going around it. The metal mesh filter, air only gets through where the metal mesh is, where the little holes are. So it is restricted, obviously, and that's I've noticed that. So a $8 filter to your Chinese pit bike is a move. Yeah, I can do this now. Before I couldn't even rev it. It used to bog down. I don't have a video of it, but I should. Yeah, idle's way better. Holy shit. It's a different bike now. Holy fuck. Can't wait till it's summer, because these puddles are like 5 feet deep, like no joke. Let's see if I can wheelie this piece of shit. Damn, piss in a bottle. Disgusting. Woo! Okay. Say less. Damn, this shit picks up easily. Let's try this way. Say less. That's easy. Let's see if we can go through here. Someone honked at me. Did I lose something? Okay, ready? Yo, racing that truck! Say less! Yo, he's mobbing, bro! Alright, so a cheap $8 foam filter does make a big difference, and I highly recommend, if you have a Chinese pit bike that comes with a cone filter with that stupid little crankcase breather hose, I recommend you get this foam filter. Any foam filter, doesn't really matter. This one is a 38mm. Like I said, I'll leave this exact filter in the description below. I believe it was $8, so that's literally not that much. That's like fucking pocket money. And the bike is like it feels like a SSR, the 140 that I had. It feels like that. The power is there. They do restrict these bikes, and obviously next mod should be on your Chinese bike should be the carburetor, 100%. And I'm not 100% sure about the CDI boxes, because I've heard people do that. I never tried it, and I should try it on this bike. But my goal with this bike is I'm gonna ride it till it blows up, and then put a 140 motor or a 190, because I'm not 100% sure if a 190 will fit in this frame. But definitely though, guys, I would recommend you get a foam filter for this bike, or any bike you have. Like I've been saying, this bike is definitely worth it with the right upgrades. Foam filter is a must for these Chinese bikes. Alright, I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for watching. Hope this video helps. Yes sir.